So yeah, music's kind of always been a part of my life. I didn't have like parents in the household that played instruments themselves, but we always listened to a lot of music. And I had my uncle Jerry. I remember going and watching him play shows when I was teeny tiny, and anytime I'd be around him, it seemed like he was always playing on the piano. I distinctly remember I was in, I don't know, fourth or fifth grade, and I had this reading teacher who one day brings out his tape player and plays us two Johnny Cash songs. You know, so I'm fourth, fifth grade, and it's the Ballad of Ira Hayes and Boy Named Sue, which, you know, Boy Named Sue's written by Shel Silverstein, who I think we had probably been reading at the time. And it just kind of blew my mind, connecting storytelling with music. And I always thought that was so cool. And so I've always wanted to write songs that told stories.
Just a couple flatland boys. White wheels turning, singing a song about a song. Listening too hard, I've been missing the mark too long. Maybe I'm right and everybody's wrong. But when the words mean nothing, everybody's singing along. I'm kinda like a man on the moon, way up high and all alone, waiting by the telephone for a ticket home. It's better than a man on the run who knows his days are done, lives his life afraid of the echoing gun. Man on the run. Looking in the mirror might help me get the gist. Am I an unsung hero and antagonist? Population's riding on a train I missed. Nostradamus couldn't have foreseen this. I'm kinda like a man on the moon, way up high and all alone, waiting by the telephone for a ticket home. It's better than a man on the run who knows his days are done, lives his life afraid of the echoing gun. Man on the run. Better than a man on the run who knows his days are done, lives his life afraid of the echoing gun. Man on the run.
Walking. I'll show you the album cover when we get back. I think it's this one. that I painted took a picture of it and painted to use for the old Martin County Ramblers Old Souls album cover, and we had the song Cypress Tree. And I don't know, cypress trees are just really cool to me, and you don't have them everywhere, and so to me they just, I don't know, they've always been a tree that reminds me of home, even though we don't have them everywhere here. It's kind of mostly in the swamp.
You got a friend in me, stand up to the water like a cypress tree. When it's been raining in your soul, and just like a pouring rain, tears quit falling when you call my name. I got this storm under control. Close or far away, baby, just call me any time of day. You'll always have a friend in me. I wanna be your cypress tree. When that wind's too strong, your strength consumed from just carrying on. Do your best, girl, not to cry. You were a ship at sea, I was drowning when you rescued me. Just by looking in my eyes, that old look's still there, I'll follow you anywhere. You'll always have a friend in me. I wanna be your cypress tree. You'll always have a friend in me. I wanna be your cypress tree.
So to give you an idea, that's the big vocal mic. This is just the fiddle. This is your guitar.
It's pretty good isolation.
Yeah, all right.
You really got to get in there. Here's some foam, but we need some more duct tape. Or maybe some more foam.
Duct tape.
I think if you get duct tape and foam, you're good.
That's definitely less. Whatever you did, help.
I wedged it between the wood and the...
It's okay, I'll redo
It doesn't sound as good as yours.
No. Well, let's get some tracks down.
of Gilead. My watch says midnight. Black swan shining in the moonlight. Black swan, red moon, bad omen, I presume. She beckons me near, her beauty disappears. Black swan running through the cypress. That woman's turned to vibrance. My legs, they shake, turn to stone, and I see snakes. Black swan, green eyes that left me paralyzed. The moral I'll ride. Don't go near Black Swamp at night.
Another one that was a Towns Van Zandt documentary, Be Here to Love Me.
Yep, that's a good one.
Yeah,
It
that's,
shares. There's some of the same footage.
I think might be how I found Heartworn Highway Zone.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Oh, this is really cool.
Spent a lot of good times down here. Come up and spend most of the time I spend here is in the fall, deer hunting. And what I try to do for my birthday every year in November is come up either on a Friday or a Saturday morning and hunt in the morning, hang out during the day, hunt in the afternoon, and spend the night, cook out, play a bunch of music. And yeah, it's inspired many a song, that's for sure. Run up river. Nice.
For sure.
Yeah, I don't mind coming down here and staying, but some people, when they come down, they'll bring a tent. Yeah, I think this is the key. You just gotta... There you go. Yep, this is the cabin. It needs to be cleaned for the year. We'll come down and shoot. We need to do it soon. Come down and mow the paths and clean up around here and clean the cabin up before hunting season starts in October. Yeah, when a lot of people don't really want to stay here, it's a little mousy. Yep, a little mousy, a little buggy, but hey.
It's a cabin.
It's a cabin. Yep, it's a cabin on the river. Used to, and still somewhat, phones don't work that great down here. It used to be real nice to be able to come down here and say, well, see you when I get back. There's no service down there. It's gotten a little better. All right, I think we're locked. I had written the one verse one morning, actually at my house, because I was about to go fishing with a buddy of mine who lived in Hamilton, which is the last town we rode through. And that's where the first verse came from and the chorus. And then for a couple years, that song just sat there and I never did anything with it. And then it was like April or May, and I was coming up here to turkey hunt. And I was like, turkey season, I think I'll go to my uncle's cabin on the Roanoke. And that filled out the song.
I think I did. About to drink my coffee and ask for love.
Alright, let's try this. Alright, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Misty morning, break of day. Reckon I'll be headed that river's way. Heard there's a mighty good catfish bite. I got the day off, so I thought I'd try. Drank my coffee and I asked for love. Put the cooler in the bed of my truck. I got a buddy who lives in town. We'll put in the landing and float on down. And I sing me a river tune, Roanoke River turkey season, I think I'll go to my uncle's cabin on the Roanoke. Saw one roosting in a white oak tree. Gonna set up close where I can see. Try my best to talk to him. Maybe I just call one in. And I sing me a river tune, Roanoke River
I think that was it.
Sick.
Yeah.
Jacob?
Yes.
Darling, lay down on my bed. Rest your head just like you need to. Worries, they can't come on
about 15-20 minutes, we can probably get ready to roll.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Head up to the river first thing.
Sweet.
Somebody had these puppies. She's half blue tick hound and half walker.
Definitely see the blue tick.
And so she was meant to be a hunt dog. She's just kind of a yard dog. And she lets us know it a lot of times about 2 o'clock in the morning. So bluegrass. Yeah, love bluegrass. I've listened to it a long time. When Oh Brother Art Thou came out, I was probably 13, 12, 13, something like that. And I loved that kind of music. My grandparents, they listened to like a lot of that old country stuff, which I love too. But Oh Brother Art Thou really got me listening to bluegrass, but I didn't really play it much. I messed around with banjo some when I was like 19, 20. And I remember a local banjo player telling me, if you want to learn the banjo, you got to live with it. And I didn't, so in my 20s, I spent most of my time really just focusing on writing songs. But a couple years ago, Matthew, who's the leader of Screaming Bridge, he had moved back home around here, and he grew up playing bluegrass. Grandparent, and had a family band, and it's just part of his life. And he joined our band, the Martin County Ramblers, playing electric guitar. And he started telling us about this event called Cabin Fever. He said, y'all need to go. And Cabin Fever, it takes place up in Virginia Beach, and it's in the hotel, and it's just jamming, bluegrass jamming all weekend long. And so in preparation, I started kind of, for a couple months, really working on my bluegrass song knowledge, and but mostly just playing guitar and playing dobro. And the week after, had a ball at Cabin Fever. The week after we got back, he said, I got a plan. I said, okay. He said, we're starting a bluegrass band. I said, all right. He said, it's him, me, Jacob, who was also playing bass with the Martin County Ramblers, and then his cousin Brendan, who plays fiddle, also grew up playing bluegrass. And we started practicing, and kind of the rest is history. We've been playing over 2 years now, probably 2.5. And 2 years ago, right around 2 years ago, because it was the summertime, I said, I didn't even own a banjo at the time. I was like, you know what? We got a bluegrass band. I really need to play banjo. And I kind of dove into it, and I spent most of my time music related. If I'm not writing songs, I'm working on banjo.
Also, I can attest to the banjo thing. It was 6:30 in the morning, and he was playing banjo in the kitchen.
Gotta get it in when you can. You gotta live with it. It's a little too heavy for my size, Roll on, buddy, roll slow. How can I roll? Your wheels won't roll.
Wants you to paint the kitchen, but you'd rather just paint the town. She's a lapdog, but you're a Lucy cow. Stop, lay down, roll up. You ain't getting used to her commands, howling at the moon while you're out there treating coons. He's the only kind of life you thinking about settling down. She wants you to paint the kitchen, but you rather just paint the town. She needs a lapdog, but you're a blue chick hound.
Yes, so this song, Bobby Jean, I wrote with my cousin Eric. He played drums on my Moving On album, and he was actually pretty much one of the first musicians I ever played with. And we had got back playing together for that when we were working on the album, and it was during that time that our Aunt Bobby passed away, and she'd been bad off for a little while. And we sat down. We came back here to this barn after the funeral, and I said, man, I got this idea about a song to write about Aunt Bobby. And it was kind of based on her own words. She used to tell people that she was the first hippie of Beargrass, North Carolina. And I was like, that sounds pretty cool. I'm going to try to get that in a song. I had to change a little bit, but the idea is the same. And I showed that to Eric, and he started talking about some things. And the two of us and his brother, Luke, we sat right here and wrote that song. And anyways, it's called Bobby Jean.
She was the first hippie in her hometown, wildflower they had never seen. She moved off to Raleigh, got a little crazy. Small town couldn't hold her down, she said. She knew every band, she was the biggest kind of fan. I had an autograph picture by my bed. Oh, and Grandma said Aunt Bobby's always trying to save somebody. Cherokee, the turtles, or the whales. You can ask her siblings, nieces and her nephews. She's the kind the store no longer sells. Oh, and she was the first hippie in her hometown, wildflower they had never seen. Crazy and carefree, but I knew that she loved me. Till we meet again, Bobby Jean. So long, Bobby Jean. When Christmas time was coming, I knew she had the good stuff, Pink Floyd, maybe even Dr. Dre. It was the 1990s. She called us her babies, loved us more than any words can say. Oh, and she was the first hippie in her hometown, wildflower they had never seen. Crazy and carefree, but I knew that she loved me. Till we meet again, Bobby Jean. So long, Bobby Jean. I remember Christmas Eve when Aunt Bobby stayed with me. That was the night that my brother came along, and the day we said goodbye, hung our heads to cry. And then we got together and wrote her this song. She was the first hippie in her hometown, crazy and carefree, but I knew that she loved me till we meet again, Bobby Jean. So long, Bobby Jean. So long, Bobby Jean. So long, Bobby Jean.
So yeah, we're I want to show you the Beargrass Primitive Baptist Church, which I talked about in the song VOA. And my uncle is actually I guess you'd say the caretaker of it now, because it's not a church anymore, or they don't meet regularly. But we're gonna go get the key from them, and then we'll just go check it out. So yeah, you know the history of the Primitive Baptist Church better than I do.
That was my great granddaddy, and he was a pastor out there from during the 30s and 40s, and probably during the 50s. You got one, don't you?
I don't think I do.
Why don't you take that one?
Okay.
We have them out there for people.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Y'all have a seat. We'll talk about it.
Yeah.
It was the guy who put it together was a guy named King Harrison. King was a prominent landowner around Beargrass, and all of our forefathers. He moved to Beargrass in 1807 or something like that.
I know it was early 1800s.
He gave the land for the church.
Yeah.
Anyway, King's descendants, or shall I say, a lot of us still around here today. There's not a lot of folks around Beargrass say they're not kin to King Harrison somewhere. Their folks have been around here for a while. Justin and I sure are.
So Grandma was the last member? Is that the...
Grandma was the last member, my mom. And I promised her I'd take care of it as long as I lived. And it's going to be up to Justin and Bryan and Luke to take care of after I've gone. But they help me now. Luke does the weed eating. He did it the other day. There was one more member, technically, and that was the lady from, her name, from Stokes, Grace Gardner. Brought what money the Stokes Church had with her, which was like $15,000. Grace died later that year or the next year, and she gave what money that she had in her church to us. And it's really come in handy. I think I had some work done not long after that. I had to get it lifted up. Yeah. The foundation was given, and I think I did it for about $12,000. This past year, when we ended up raising $7,500, and it cost $8,500 to paint it, and it looks good, don't you think?
Yeah, we had like a bluegrass jamboree singing event out there.
We had that in.
Yeah, we need to do another one.
We do need to do another one. October, I guess.
Which song is it that you did today that pertains to the church?
VOA talks about how my mom, when she got remarried, they got married there, and then also when my grandma passed away, the funeral was there, and just
there were over 300 people there.
Yeah,
it was the biggest crowd that church had seen, and I don't know when.
And every single one of them was singing Amazing Grace when we walked in. It was it was just one of those moments makes hair on the back of your neck stand up.
Yeah. When I was a kid, it was still big time. You got there to the dinner on the ground on third Sunday in May, and it was the social event of the season. Yeah. The church would be full, but when they had the days of, I guess it's mostly the 50s and the 60s, where they had those big gatherings. There'd be people from all over the state that would come to the thing.
And I Sadie.
There we go.
The thing to me, I think that's the most unique is that notice there's no piano anywhere in the room. All the hymns were sung a cappella. And they've got these hymn books right here, and not your typical hymn book. no music. So, you know, so I think they'd have like people line them out and like, you know, say what they were. But they did do a lot of singing. I think this book's from, let's see.
My old family lives in Eastern Carolina. I've been around the world but came back every time. I felt midnight burn beneath those city lights, wishing for country air to help me through the night. Down at the Baptist church, I gave my mom away. We all gathered there when Grandma passed away. She drew such a crowd that some folks stood outside. We sang Amazing Grace and everybody cried. Sitting on a tailgate, strumming my guitar, I learned writing songs just underneath the stars. Out on the VOA, I played them all night long. Something in the country air can help you write a song. I've seen the northern lights and days without the sun. Bought my education, losing all I'd won. Where I beg or I would hitchhike through the pines, just to find a way to that home of mine.
So yeah, I made a bunch of music videos yesterday, and we're just kind of riding around and looking. He's the guy that did the old jail sessions. This is Bryan. This is my stepdad Greg and my mom Linda.
Hi.
Hey, Linda.
And remember the song VOA that I did a long time ago?
Yes, I do.
Well, I redid that one,
Oh, okay.
so that'll be on this next thing. And I just figured I'd come show it. Well, what's left of it.
You ought to show it, find the video online.
Towers and stuff?
Towers.
Yeah, I was reading about that.
They blew them all at the same time.
Oh, cool. Okay. I'll look that up.
And the guy, we were sitting out there, standing out, watching it because they came over to tell us. Greg, they always come talk to Greg about what they're doing over there and let him know.
Actually, they put a little thing in the yard to test, make sure they didn't, do it when they blew them up, they wouldn't
Seismic
mess up the
activity.
foundation of your house. Yeah, that was a Cold War thing because they used it to spread our version of the news all around the world.
You got to cut okra every day, just about this time of year. And I've been gone and we had a lot of rain, so I might have some that are too big to use. I have to feed them to the pigs. Like that, you're not gonna eat that. But I'll sort out the big ones. That's what happens when you leave for a few days. Yes, okra is kind of interesting in the fact that, believe it or not, it's actually genetically related to cotton. And if you notice, I don't know if it's still got any flowers, but its flower, you know, it's kind of similar.
I got some flowers earlier this morning.
Yeah, and my understanding, okra comes from Africa, and it was brought to America by enslaved people during the slave trade, and typically okra was grown where cotton was grown. But you can get a lot out of okra, because pretty much from now until it gets cold, I'm gonna have to come out here and cut these okra every day, or at least every other day. So pretty much 1st of August, you plant collard seeds, and hopefully by the 1st of September, maybe a little later, you're setting them out. And then the cool thing about collards is you can eat them all the way up, I mean, through March, pretty much until, so there have been winters that can kill them around here, but normally they'll last through the winter and until they start seeding out in the spring.
Smells like pigs.
Yep. Yep, they're pigs.
Yeah, something's not right, because my neighbor said we had 5 inches or close to it when I was gone.
When the golden hour of evening turns to gray, and all the power of heaven's on display, some in question and some in praise. When the golden hour of evening turns to gray, the night is long for a person who cannot sleep, tired from walking up a mountainside so steep, just to sell themselves for a price far too cheap. The night is long for a person who cannot sleep. There's a light up ahead, purple, pinks, and blues and red. There's a light up ahead. There's a light up ahead.
a song like Hotel California, which obviously everybody does and nobody can. But I remember hearing Don Felder. I was reading about Don Felder, said that it just came to him on a 12-string guitar. So I was like, well, maybe if I play my 12-string guitar out at the beach, it'll come to me. And so one evening I had my 12-string down at Holden Beach, and I was just playing. So that was kind of cool. And it was right about sunset when the golden hour came in, and that's where I got that line from. When the golden hour of evening turns to gray,
post swinging, free in the wind, crepe myrtle bent upon its side, sycamore tree might drop a limb on the Jeep, but that's alright. Blow blow just as hard as you can. I ain't seen a storm like this in a long, long time. Window pane rattling fell out in the yard. Baby called to say storms are coming and it won't be far. Better fix it right away. Blow southern wind, blow just as hard as you can. I ain't seen a storm like this in a long, long time. Blow southern wind, blow just as hard as you can. I ain't seen a storm like this in a long, long time.
They met some really nice lady, and we was talking to this lady.
Oh my gosh.
And she's like, "Oh, so your dad plays band?" He goes, "Yeah, he sings Bad Days."
Aww, that's so sweet.
Never know. I thought the other day how cool it would be. Is it Catherine or Jacob? It's Catherine. It'd be
I
Jacob.
told you I would be here at 12:30.
How come the bad days always seem so long? Feels like the good times caught that train and gone. Keep your eyes on the horizon, keep on keeping on, even on the bad days. Tomorrow's gonna find a dawn. It won't stop raining, the ground is soaking wet. I dug one grave, I'm fearing for the next. Pray to God and I persevere. Even when I look outside, the world seems so unclear. How come the bad days always seem so long? Feels like the good times caught that train and gone. Keep your eyes on the horizon, keep on keeping on. Even on the bad days, tomorrow's gonna find the dawn. Father, forgive them, and know not what they've done. Buried truth, crucified the Son. All my troubles, my Lord, they failed. To the cross, the hammer and the nails. How come the bad days always seem so long? Feels like the good times caught that train and gone. Keep your eyes on the horizon, keep on keeping on. Even on the bad days, tomorrow's gonna find the dawn. Let's hear it. How come the bad days always seem so long? Feels like the good times caught that train and gone. Keep your eyes on the horizon, keep on keeping on. Even on the bad days, tomorrow's gonna find the dawn. Even on the bad days, I keep on keeping on. Even on the bad days, tomorrow's gonna find the dawn.
Yeah, Diamond City was a timber town. There was a railroad that went through here, and I think late 1800s. You have to look that up. I can't remember exactly, but yeah, it was like a booming little town. And then when the timber dried up, the town dried up, and what was left of the town kind of burned. I know there was a hotel that burned, and now it's just called Diamond City. Ain't a city anymore.
There ain't even evidence of it. I mean, you'd never know.
Yeah.
There ain't a sign. There ain't...
I went riding down the Diamond City Road, went to see my baby, but my baby never showed. I saw her car there, she was not behind the wheel. Driving door was open, there was blood in the cotton field. I gotta go down that Diamond City Road. I called the sheriff, he brought the hounds and the helicopter. She could not be found. I assumed her missing, they presumed her dead. I still ride these roads trying to clear my head. I gotta go down that Diamond City Road. Well, it ain't no city at all, just an old forgotten place. Was once a bustling town, now you can't find a trace. I go there to ease my mind, write these blues. Out there in the middle of the pines, I got nothing left to lose. I gotta go down that Diamond City road. Say it's haunted, ghost timber town. There was a hotel, one night it burned down. Go there out on the tram in the middle of the night. You wait long enough, you might just see the light. I gotta go down that Diamond City road. I've been too long in the bottle. Don't like the man that I see. When I look in the mirror, everything's a little clear, and that person doesn't look like me. I've been high, mostly low down. Ain't no middle in between. When the nights turn into years and the years turn into regrets. Been a lifetime since I was 17. So I'm walking up these stairs and I try to go to bed, and I hope to find a dream I can borrow, saying all my prayers, and I'll try to clear my head, and I hope to be a different man tomorrow. No turning back the hands of time, no taking back the words erased. Burn you like a flame, it'll never be the same. Build yourself a cave. I only ask for one more favor, accepting my apology. Nothing left to say or to do but walk away. You don't owe a thing to me. So I'm walking up these stairs and I try to go to bed, and I hope to find a dream I could borrow, saying all my prayers, and I'll try to clear my head, and I hope to be a different man tomorrow.
Where's your honey? I see you got a sign.
I am out right now.
My daughter and her husband trying to get some honey, but I think they moved there.
Hey, bees can be finicky.
Sorry, bud.
Can you see that number on that scale?
36 and a half.
Let me get the 50.
dump them in there.
Y'all probably never seen one of these guitars before. It is a Gibson Blue Ridge Southern Jumbo. It was like a prototype they did when Gibson was trying to get their acoustics back going in the late 80s.
So Play Me a Song is a song that I wrote for my Uncle Jerry. He was pretty much my first musical hero, and he was a piano player, country singer, and he actually gave me my first guitar when I was in high school. And when he passed away, before he passed away, we knew it wasn't going to be long. I went by to say my goodbyes, and it was kind of a real emotional time, and I ended up playing him some songs, and it was just, it was great. It made everybody feel better. And when I got done and got ready to say him goodbye, he said, don't you want to take that guitar home with you? I said, what are you talking about? He said, it's yours now. He said, you've always said you wanted it, so I'm giving it to you. And the first thing I did on it the next day was I wrote this song, and it's called Play Me a Song. I went to see him on Thanksgiving Thursday, strange day for saying goodbye to a man I looked up to for 35 years. All I could do was cry. He said, don't worry about me, I know where I'm going. Trust in the Lord, I'll be fine. I said, Uncle Jerry, you're one of my heroes. He said, you're one of mine. And don't cry for me after I'm gone. Try to see the Lord's called me home right now. Play me a song. Born in the country, back in the 40s, Southern voice carried the song. He played piano like Jerry Lee Lewis. He sang like Elvis and Jones. Gave me a guitar when I was in high school. Showed me a Hank Williams tune. That was the start of the rest of my life. Now that's all I can do. Don't cry for me after I'm gone. Try to see the Lord's called me home right now. Play me a song. So I grabbed his guitar from out of the next room, sat by his side and played. Hey, good looking and rocky top, I couldn't bear, I'll fly away. He was toe tapping and I heard him humming. Music can help pull you through. Said take that guitar on home when you leave. Now it belongs to you. Don't cry for me after I'm gone. Try to see the Lord's called me home right now. Play me a song. Play me a song.
Thanksgiving Thursday, strange day for saying goodbye to a man I looked up to for 35 years. All I could do was cry. He said, don't worry about me, I know where I'm going. Trust in the Lord,